Well, good morning. Got a beautiful sunrise coming up over there. All the animals are hungry, so we're gonna get to feeding. Glad y'all joined us. Smokey, I think I'm gonna need my sunglasses today. That will be nice. Cool this morning. Pretty heavy frost. Guess that's 2 mornings in a row now we've had a pretty good frost. There you go, girl. And looking ahead at the forecast, looks like we're going to be even colder this weekend. I think like 28th or so this morning, and we're gonna be like the low 20s here in just a few days. So winter is reminding us that it ain't quite over yet. But these ladies are hungry. We gotta get them some hay put out too, so yeah, they probably are hungry. They were just about out of hay last night. Looks like all the feeders are empty now. Cows are fed, at least their grain we're gonna give them this morning. Had one more new calf yesterday. He and Mom are over there on the next hillside. We're closer look at him in a bit, but yeah. Some steaming piles of manure out here on this cool morning. But good look at all the calves there. Gonna be a beautiful day. So one where we hope to get a couple of extra projects done. We'll talk about here in a minute, but we gotta finish getting everybody fed. Boys are hungry. Yeah, y'all, see, we're middle of March. Y'all got about another 7 weeks or so before y'all go to work, so gotta be sure y'all are all well fed and ready to go. All right, now, don't get to pushing around on me. Go ahead and let the chickens out. Like to let them free range during the day. There they come. Yeah, come on out of there. All right, one more. There's Giggles. Well, I was gonna say Giggles is the one with a name, but I'm actually wrong. The two little Bannies are Annie and Oakley. So some have names, some don't, but all right, we can go over here. We're gonna start the tractor, let it be warming up while we go down there and feed those steers. We can get some hay put out for the cow herd. Haystack is getting shorter, as naturally it will, but I feel pretty confident we're gonna have plenty. We're gonna put out 6 today, so say that would be those. We're getting pretty close, which some of what we're gonna be doing here in a little while will help with that. All right, baby, it's a little cold this morning. You gonna crank up for us? All right, never any doubt. So we'll let her warm up. We'll keep on feeding. Okay, so 6 rolls put out. The cow herd, they should be a bit more content. I did fail to show you the newest calf. That's fine. We're not done out there today. We're right out there and check again, because we may have another new calf before the end of the day. You never know. Calving is winding down. We're down to, I don't know, we're getting close to just single digit. Mama's left a calf, but as I say that, I don't know, we may still be a little over that. I have to look at my records, but we're gonna go get some other stuff done. Okay, so one of the big tasks we wanted to get accomplished today is moving these calves to the other end of this farm where we've got some good grazing. They've eaten up the hay that we brought down here this past weekend. We'll see if we can get them to follow us, and they'll be done eating hay until this coming up fall or winter. Come on, babies, come on. Woo! First time we've moved them out of this pasture on this farm, so the whole process of following the Jeep is a little bit foreign to them, so it looks like they're gonna cooperate. What do you think, Sadie? They're cooperating so far, but where it may get tricky is right here. So we're moving out of the pasture they've been in for the last couple of months and into this next one where there's gonna be pretty decent grazing. So they're gonna be super pumped about being in here, but we want to go even on to the next pasture. So I don't know, it looks like they understand. So we'll see. They might go ahead and follow us, but I'm afraid they may get into this grass and say, you know what, buddy, we're good right here. We're just gonna stay here for a few days, which will be okay, but it'll just be, well, there's better grazing the further we go. So if they'll cooperate, that'll mean we don't have to worry about moving them again here in a day or two. They said I was going too slow. They passed me. They are feeling it this morning. Nice cool weather. They're feeling good. Well, I was on the phone as they all came through the gate, and I only counted 29. So that is annoying as hell. But it was a phone call I had to take. So let me see if I can get a count on them. It'd be really, one, kind of troubling and frustrating if we were truly one short. So let's see what we got. Okay, good news. I just can't count. There are 30 of them right here. They're very happy and excited. We're gonna go shut the gate. We're gonna put a bag of mineral in the feeder over there. And I did bring a little feed. We'll put it up there in the box. But as I kind of predicted, I bet they're gonna be so happy with this grass, they're gonna stop following me at this point. But then you can see where obviously got some bare ground here where they panned dirt up here off when they were putting in that culvert down there. So we had actually sowed some grass in here. I think a lot of that seed must have washed away, and obviously, yeah, topsoil's gone. So, but these animals out here leaving some manure and whatnot should get built right back up. But oh yeah, they are happy. Yes, putting out a bag of high mag mineral. Grass tetany is something that I won't say we deal with this time of year because we have not had really any problems, knock on wood, but can be a problem when you get into this, you know, sudden lush spring grazing. Which again, it's not technically spring yet. You know, when these animals especially have been eating, you know, dry forage hay all winter. So high mag mineral in there in the feeder. And these calves will be all set. Yeah, obviously an old faded bag, one left over from last year. We ordered a full pallet a couple days ago. We're gonna go pick up probably next week. But yeah, one of the things that we worry about, think about this time of year, but by keeping that mineral out available to them, free choice, usually can avoid that. But yeah, grass is looking good. They're gonna be pretty happy. We're gonna get up here, we're gonna put this feed in the bunks. But I doubt they're gonna follow us up there at this point. They're pretty content, and I don't blame them. Okay, put them some feed out in a couple of these bunks. Man, it was so daggone muddy in here. Y'all were watching back last fall, like into December. Washed really bad where we did all this feeding, but they're over there eating, they're content. My phone's ringing again, I can hear it. We're gonna head back to the house and on to our next project. That was one of the first big tasks today off the to-do list, was get these calves moved. Okay, made it back from our local Helena location. That right there is right at $2,000 worth of fertilizer. So we're gonna go see if we can make some grass grow, or at least help it grow. All right, yeah, you can see rye is looking pretty good. A lot of clover in here as well. We like that. We're not putting down just an enormous amount of nitrogen because we've got this clover in here, but yeah, hoping this gives us a good early cut in the hay. Probably really what we got to hope for is we catch a dry enough patch of weather during this spring to get it baled up. That gets all the hay ground covered right there. I believe that was 6 little patches, 5, 6 little patches for about, yeah, an average of about 2 acres per field. So So a lot of getting in and out to engage and disengage the drive on the buggy. But we went ahead like usual, because it's about a 40-minute drive to our Helena location. I gotta go over there twice, obviously I gotta take the buggy back. We got a good bit more fertilizer. We got probably 2.5, 3 times what we needed just for the hay ground. We're gonna fertilize some pasture now. We didn't quite get all we could have. I think we got 3 tons right at it. I think we could have held 4, but one, just from a cost perspective, and 2, yeah, just that'll get us over a lot of really good pasture ground here at home, keep us from having to run to 2 or 3 different farms to get it all spread out. But anyway, we're headed back to the house now and cover some pasture. And as I look at these pastures out here, we're not far at all from being able to turn the cows out and graze. Of course, getting this fertilizer on it will help, you know, even more with that. But yeah, we've had just a really pretty mild late part of our winter. It's really since about the first week or so of February we had that little bit of ice storm. Now, unfortunately, it's been pretty cold and pretty heavy frost the last 2 mornings. And again, this weekend we're going to be like 23, 24, I think, for maybe 2 or 3 mornings in a row. So that'll stunt even some of these cool season grasses continuing to come out. But things are looking good. We're close to having just full-blown grazing for these cows. Those boys apparently have a little bit of a beef, no pun intended, dad joke, but we're out of fertilizer. That's again roughly 3 tons spread. We got over basically, well, we got over all our, well, I should say all our hay ground. All our hay ground right here on one property where we had overseeded some of that rye back in the fall. And then we got all of our creek bottoms done here on our property, right at 20 acres or so there. So we're gonna unhook and hook the truck back up to the buggy, take it back to Helena. Of course, I was mostly joking about them having a beef, but this appears to be getting a little bit serious. What y'all fighting over? I don't know. Like I said earlier, we're probably about 6-7 weeks away from breeding season, which means they're what? That much time plus 60 days is how long it's been since they've been with the ladies and had any loving. So a lot of pent-up frustration in there, if you know what I mean. Okay, now this is getting absolutely ridiculous. All right, and this is why we probably should not have them housed, or definitely why we should not have them housed around equipment, because one, they're liable to hurt each other, or 2, like, yeah, come on. I doubt they tore anything up, but they spun this mower completely around. God dang. Just sitting here thinking, you know, it's cool, but turned out to be a nice day. We've gotten a lot of stuff done. Things have gone relatively well, and then this happens. Like, what in the world? Like, just 2 dudes being jerks over there. Of all the problems I thought I might run into today, the bulls fighting and turning the disc mower over and flipping it around was really far down the list of possibilities. But yeah, chalk that up into the category of it is absolutely 100% always something completely unpredictable. It's crooked as hell. We're gonna leave it right there. Good grief. Okay, so got the buggy delivered back up to the Helena location. And yeah, I told you I would show you our newest calf, number 322, little bull calf, born to this Hereford cow here. He's probably right about 24 hours old. We found him last night when we got home from work. But yeah, you can get on up. I'm not gonna bother him. But yeah, it does not look like anybody else is calved. One of our other newest calves. Mom getting out of here. Yeah, it's been a pretty darn good day. Getting that fertilizer put down was a big deal. Expecting rain tomorrow night, which is, I mean, this time of year we tend to really complain about the rain, but we do need a little rain to get that fertilizer in the ground. So that'll be fine. You know, preferably not 4 inches like it did a couple of weeks ago when we had first considered putting fertilizer down. No, it's just about perfect. See what that ride does over these next few weeks. Getting those calves moved, another big deal. I know I'd mentioned a week ago, I guess, that we were starting to make plans to probably purchase some heifers. Obviously that has not happened quite yet. Basically what we've done, we found a group that we may buy direct, you know, off of another farm. Just making everything work out between me and them where I can come take a look at them. Because they're about 3 or 4 hours away drive, and I'm not really eager to spend you know, a mid 5-figure investment without laying eyes on them, getting a look, or at least somebody I trust taking a look at them, because I don't know these people. But anyway, so that's coming up. That may happen as soon as this weekend, so by this time next week we could have you know, a bunch of breeding age heifers purchased as well. We would like to go ahead and get that done. We've got the grass down at the other farm. But anyway, I ramble on at the end of videos. Y'all know that. Yeah, lots of cool stuff coming up. Spring's a busy time of year. I guess we're technically still, what, a week or so away from the official start of spring, but yeah, last few mornings haven't really felt like it, but it's pretty nice right now. Gonna be cold this weekend. I guess that'd be fitting. Winter's gonna get one last good you know, kick in on us, you know, being in the low to mid 20s, but that's okay. It's still March. We're gonna get up to the house, get to working on some supper, and just see y'all next time. Y'all eat beef and God bless.